The college basketball experience is also brought to you by, well, us. Yes, we are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, and March is here. And SGPN's giving away $25,000 in Survivor Madness. Winner take all. One person will take home 25 grand guaranteed. I repeat, 25 grand guaranteed. SportsGamblingPodcast.com/survivor. That's SportsGamblingPodcast.com/survivor. New to Splash, use the promo code SGPN to play $5 and get $50 in bonus entries there. And we're also brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. And besides sports, they got a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. It's Kalshi. You can trade anything over there. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been on an absolute heater for college hoops. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own and mess around with those sliders. If you're trying to go premium, use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app. That's RITHMM for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm, promo code SGPN25. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog has you covered for pick'em for almost every single sport that there is. You've been hearing me every night give out these college basketball plays. Absolutely great stuff that they're offering over there when it comes to college hoops. Underdog has just increased their payouts too. 2-pick entries now pay at 3.5 times the rate there, and 3-pick entries at 6.5 times the rate. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers as well. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Novig. Yes, look, Novig's America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you are getting the best prices. So download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend the $5 if you use our promo code there, SGPN. So get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Merch Madness. Yes, 15% off everything with the promo code March. Get yourself a Mac to School t-shirt or a Pick Dundee t-shirt, or my favorite, George Mason's Start Your Football Program t-shirt, which we're doing a special right now. We're trying to sell 99 of these by the end of the month here. By the time we crown a champion in college basketball. So jump on over there. 15% off everything in the merch store for Merch Madness with the promo code March.
Yeah, speaking of, that's the first game that we're going to pick here today, guys. Penn and Yale doing battle on Cornell's floor. Currently, our line, I did not have it ready. Mac, do you have it in front of you?
Yeah, it is. Yale's laying 9.5.
Wow. Bulldogs minus 9.5.
If you want, then you can get it at what is that? BetMGM? Caesars. You can get it at Caesars.
So the cocktail napkins really favoring Penn to keep this thing close, and that kind of goes with my gut as well. The cocktail napkins got this thing at 4.5. I think Yale dressing up yesterday's score against a team that loves to run up and down the floor really gets involved in some high scoring games. Penn on the other side winning a low scoring slugfest in overtime. I think a lot of people are gonna, find themselves on the Yale side of things. Mac, I like Penn. I'm gonna lock up the Quakers here. How about you?
I like McCaffrey Company too. I mean, the two meetings I thought were relatively close. I know they blew it open late in January, but last time 74-70. I think McCaffrey and company, they're shooting the ball, they're sharing the ball well. I like McCaffrey and company to lay it and lock it.
Troy, Penn, Yale. Penn getting 9.5. Are you triple locking this, or are you on the Bulldogs like you hinted earlier?
No, I'm going over to get the 10 with Penn, and I'm starting the show off with a triple lock right off the bat. I think you get to a conference championship game. I mean, I know it's straight semis and then final, but these guys are 40 minutes away from an NCAA tournament berth. I think you're going to get a pretty good effort. I think the napkin has it right. You see like a 5-point game or something like that here, and they keep it close. We'll take the 10 points. Quakers, baby.
Quakers, baby.
Put your Ben Franks on the Quakers.
Let's play some triple lock music here. we are going to pause the action real quick to tell you guys about the bracket challenge that SGPN is running over there at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket. We're giving away $5,000 in prizes to the winner or tied for winners. Go over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket to enter for free. Plus, we have our $25,000 survivor pool for March Madness. That is sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor to go over there and sign up. If you haven't used Splash Sports before, we have a promo code SGPN50 to get up to $50 in bonus pick'em entries. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor to enter today. And we are also brought to you by SeatGeek. They are the #1 rated ticketing app with over 35 million downloads. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. The NCAA tournament is officially here. They'll have every tournament site and game ready to go as soon as it's released for you guys over there. Use the promo code SGPN10 for 10% off any tickets with the promo code SGPN10. MLB's back. The NBA, NHL playoffs are right around the corner. Plus, the World Cup is sneaking up on us right after March Madness here. SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know that you're getting a good deal. Go over there, look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And of course, I have a code for you guys, SGPN10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That is 10% off any tickets with promo code SGPN10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek. And game number 2 that we're going to talk about is Dayton and VCU. The Rams are laying 2.5. You can find a 3 also if you're looking for Dayton. Mac, go ahead and bat lead off on this one for us, as you're going to be in the building at PBG Paints Arena down there in PGH.
Yeah, and I'll be on the dog. I think Anthony Grant getting to see his former team a third time. The second meeting was a lot more successful than the first one. The one at the Seal Center, I mean, that was a complete embarrassment early last month. But, I mean, they played, a week ago, and VCU went to UD Arena, which is a tough-ass place to play in front of a lit environment. Took them right to the wire before ultimately fallen short. But I like Dayton, man. I like the mojo here. Anthony Grant back against the wall. I think that they're a lot healthier than the last time I saw them in person. After watching them today, give me Dayton. Lock it up, and this will be. I'm going to take it on the money line too.
Yeah, I'll jump in on the fun here with the Flyers. The Cocktail Napkins got it right at that 2 number. We're getting a 3 over at, I believe it was
3.5 at BetMGM if you want it.
3.5 at MGM. So yeah, shout out to MGM for hanging that number. I'll take it with the 3.5, getting just over a possession. The Flyers, I think, have less to lose in this matchup. VCU being the bubble team, if they lose, now they're sweating it out on Selection Sunday just after this thing goes final. The pressure's on Phil Martelli Jr. and the Rams to get this thing done. Give me Dayton, who's been playing their best ball of the season down the stretch here. And I think they have a chance to win it, Troy. Do you agree with us on Dayton, or are you going with VCU?
This is what happens when we do the pregame show, and in the first 2 games we do, everybody agrees we're either going to be rolling in dough or eating ramen noodles for dinner. I just wanted to shout out MD Port 23. He gave us $5 to say, Noah, don't ever do that again. And I was on a different tab, so I don't know what it is that you did, Noah.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm riding with you guys with Dayton. So
Flyers.
All of the first preseason tournaments that I went to as like an older high schooler and a college kid, I would always go over to the Wide World of Sports in Kissimmee and watch some of the preseason tournaments they had there. And that was when I first learned that the Dayton Flyers fans travel pretty freaking well. And the fact that they got beat at UD Arena and they're going to have a lot of guys in the building in Pittsburgh, I do like catching the 3.5. I like playing the money line with Dayton too. So we're gonna play both of those, but lock up the 3.5. We've got back-to-back
Go
triple
Flyers.
locks, right?
Yes, sir.
And if you're not betting all 5 of these games, you're a loser.
And we only have 2 more games to go.
Yeah, I think what MD Port is pulling up there is I said Noah B or Noah Bieniek or whatever, and I think they prefer my other nickname that I did not agree to or whatever. So
somebody hacked your shit.
Sure. But yeah, triple lock and Dayton. All right, same story for the other 1 o'clock game. We're seeing a lot of 2.5s. There is a 2, there is a 3 across the board on this one. Vanderbilt and Arkansas doing battle in Nashville. Arkansas had their way with the Commodores the first time around, and that is why they are, or I guess they are getting points the second time around. So is this line speaking to you a little bit on that aspect, Mac?
I think so, just because Arkansas is the 2 seed, Vanderbilt the 4 or 5. But I mean,
and
last
then
time they played,
and Arkansas went to OT the last game too.
Yeah, and then you got the whole thing with Arkansas winning at home, and give me Vandy. I'm gonna lay with Vandy. I'm gonna play the revenge angle. Arkansas completely annihilated them, embarrassed them in the first meeting. I think Byington and company, they continue that momentum off of that Billikens game. Yeah, I'll lay it with Vandy. Lock it up.
First disagreement of the day. Give me Arkansas. I think their backcourt can match Vanderbilt's backcourt. I think for me, Vandy ran so hot shooting well against a strong defense in Florida. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it back-to-back games. They shot 50% from the floor, 40% from 3 yesterday. Give me the Hogs, as I think Vandy falls back down the earth shooting-wise, just a tad. I think the wrong team's favored here. Give me the Hogs. Troy, decide the tie between Mac and I.
Decide the tide. Well, since we've got 368 people in here watching, not pressing the like button, I could do the woo pig suey as loud as possible into the microphone and screw everybody's ears up, but I will refrain from doing that. I think 3.5 is too much. I could see either one of these teams winning by a single bucket in this game. I do think that this one comes down to the wire, specifically because Vanderbilt shot so hot and kind of ran away from the semifinal matchup. Feel like it's destiny that we're going to get a close one. And I will go with taking 3.5 points and getting a cuff at the same time. This one is almost harder to get to the money line for me because I still think there's a way that Vanderbilt can find a way to eke this out. But I'll take the 3.5 points and side with I don't know if I should say the nickname or not. Does the chat want me to say Bieniek or Beanflick?
The cocktail napkins got this thing dangerously higher than the total. You can get some 166.5s out there. The cocktail napkins got this thing in the 170s. I'll ride with that. I'll ride with my total, actually. Give me the over 160. 166.5. I didn't come in with that as a bet, but I will leave the show with that being one of my favorite plays, I think. Yeah, I'll bet Arkansas and the over. So we've got a battle between
Give me
a
Penn.
couple of us. There we go. Penn, Vandy.
Penn, Vandy, all of them. Let's go.
March Madness is taking its toll on the Moneyline Macintosh cranium.
Dayton, all these teams. We're winning them all tomorrow.
All right. The next game takes place in the American. as we have South Florida, the 1 seed, up against the 2 seed Wichita State.
Oh, man, this game.
I mean, credit to Paul Mills getting the Shockers to this matchup. However, I I left that second game very, very much impressed with USF and how they handled that. I think this line's quite short, almost alarmingly short to me. 5.5. There's some 6.5s out there. I'm on USF. I think just eye test. This team has been very impressive down the stretch of the year, even with all the distractions. The cocktail napkins got it right on the number, but I'm going to go Bulls here, Mac, and lock it up. How about you?
I'm going to battle you. Wichita has given USF fits this year. They beat them on the road at their place. The game at Wichita was close. USF ultimately did grind it out. Giving me the famous 5.5. I will take the points and lock it up.
All right. Troy?
Yeah, I was going to bring up that the superficially the line is alarmingly short, but the Shockers have fucked with South Florida. I think at this time of year, though, you kind of see the talent roll over. I'll take the 6.5 for the free point that DraftKings is giving away with Wichita State, but I think South Florida gets this done and gets the berth.
All right. So you're on the Bulls to win, Shockers to cover.
Shockers to cover.
Lock battle.
I'm glad we didn't agree on all 5. That would have been
boring.
I could play that too.
Final.
You know what? I'm going to look at what the first half money line Wichita game money line USF is.
And the final game of the season takes place in the Big Ten, 3:30 tip Eastern on CBS. Purdue and Michigan, the 2 preseason favorites, meet in the Big Ten championship game in Chicago. McIntyre, Boilermakers or Wolverines? By the way, the line on this one is 6.5 or 7.5, depending on the book you look at.
And I not to interrupt you, Mac, I starred this and forgot that I did. We got a super chat earlier from a guy that was Skybrick was telling us that South Florida average win amount the last 5 games, 18 points. So they've been covering's pretty easy. Just sorry about interrupting the Big Ten game with the next stat. Got to give our donating fans get a chance to get a shout out.
Sounds like a good time to fade them. Purdue hasn't lost since that Hail Mary game. Talk with Northwestern. Boiler up. I think Purdue's going to get the revenge. Michigan embarrassed them last year in the Big Ten tournament.
Embarrassed them on their home floor earlier this year too.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people took their jabs and licks at Purdue. I think Purdue answers the bell tomorrow. I think they're going to be ready to go. I think they make some shots. And I don't think Braden Smith's going to have that horrible game he had in the first meeting. I think he plays well. So, yeah, give me Purdue. Boiler up.
I am going to go with the over in this one. The total's at 150.5 at multiple spots. Cocktail Napkins got this at 155. I think that both teams may, turn this thing into an up and down score fest. Michigan was kind of held in the mud the last couple of games here in Chicago against Wisconsin and Ohio State. I could see them putting up 80 against a Purdue defense that hasn't been tremendous lately, but in Chicago, they have been better on that end. That's why they've been winning a couple of games. I will take them to cover. I'll lock up the over in case that defense kind of turns into a pumpkin. Troy, your thoughts in this one, the final game of the season before we get the tournament?
I'm taking Braden Smith in games in March. I hate to fade your Michigan team here, Noah. I'll make you feel happy. I'm not going to go all the way to the money line on Purdue, but I will take the 6.5 that's out there. And before you put in your over bet, check BetMGM. They've got a 149.5.
Oh, perfect. I will do that. Over 149.5 for me, but that is a double lock for Troy and Mac on Purdue.
Let's go, Boilers.
This Purdue logo is pretty awesome. It's like Lance Armstrong's ball sack, just one.
All right. That does it for the Sunday games. Just a handful, just 5 total. Mac, kick us off. Let's do 2 favorite picks, like 2 favorite locks, and then your favorite team to pull the upset on Sunday afternoon.
All right. Give me Purdue. Give me Wichita, the dog.
We're going big game hunting, right, Mac?
Why am I even scrolling through this? Everybody knows where I'm going. I'm just trying to see what they are on the money line. Plus 150, the Dayton Flyers. Going dancing. Anthony Grant beats his former school. 3rd time's a charm.
Troy, step to the plate. What's your 2 favorite bets and a dog that you like on Sunday afternoon?
I was gonna roll with that over 165.5 in the Vandy Arkansas game as one of my favorite bets. I like Wichita getting 6.5 against USF, and we're going big game hunting. Plus 403 on the Penn Quakers money line to get an NCAA berth and hammer the short 4-team somehow still plus 660 future.
God, I hope so.
I love how you're using the big game hunting and then going to the smallest game on the day. I love it. Love it out of you, Troy. I agree with Mac on my dog. Give me Dayton to win that thing outright against VCU plus 150. They've just got a lot less to lose than VCU. A whole lot more pressure on those Rams to get it done outright. And then I'll go with the 2 totals. Biggest edges of the day for the cocktail napkin are on the totals. Michigan, Purdue over 150.5. Arkansas, Vanderbilt over 166.5. Shop around. Troy said there's an over 149.5. I didn't see it, but that was a full point under what I saw as the best price on my phone. And then, yeah, the 166.5 with Arkansas and Vanderbilt. So that'll wrap up the show. I don't quite know what exactly our plan is for Sunday selection show.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll be on the YouTube channel at some point, and I don't know I don't even know who the cast is going to be and what's up there. We still got to hash out a lot on our end with the college experience and how we're handling things for the upcoming week, but we will be giving you guys some content every single day throughout this thing. So yeah, I would say be alert around selection show 6 p.m. Eastern or beyond throughout the night. There will be a show. I can promise you that. But we're signing off for the final time before we have an NCAA tournament bracket. You can follow Ryan McIntyre at Moneyline_Mac. You can follow Troy Tuning at Troy Tuning. You can follow myself at NoahB77_. You can follow the show at TCE on SGPN. Mac, any other words parting before we get out of here?
The madness is here, man. Take every second in, enjoy it while it lasts. Can't wait to get out to Vegas here in 72 hours. Just what I need, more trouble.
Oh, it's so close.
Troy, any words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom. Actually, as a man of the people, we get one more chat shout out. Thank you, Darian, for telling all the people at the wedding that I'm sure were so interested in hearing these drunk fucks talk about college basketball. He did say that it was South Carolina, not West Virginia, Mac, or else I was going to say we'd have 120 people as subs by tomorrow. If they got to see Moneyline Mac talk and they're from West Virginia, they'd be in instantly. But
speaking of, hit the subscribe button, leave a rating, review, subscribe wherever you're listening to on podcast platforms. That'll do it for us tonight here on Selection Sunday Eve, 4:34 a.m. Eastern, signing off from the College Experience. This has been the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours, and we are out of here.
What of the cool things should I show this time, Bieniek? The Obi autograph?
Any John Carlson over there?
I do have one right here. R.I.P. best cap defender of our entire franchise.